Yo, how's it going? I don't even know why the fuck I started like that, but what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Ray. We back again with another fucking video. Hey, check it out today. So this ain't a reaction, but this a hold up. This is a reaction to what's it called, Lil Loaded, something about him killing his homies, but I don't know if this the right video, but I'm gonna go with this one. If it's not, let me know. I'll react to the good one. But let's see what dude did, bro.
On these guys. Next we got Lil Loaded, Lock Baby. One view 54 minutes ago. I need a break, bro. There's just so much heat in here. Oh God, I know I give me shit, blow it, baby.
Yeah, certain people start acting real funny, you know. Certain people start looking for stuff that they didn't deserve, you feel me? So with that come a lot of tension and different stuff like that.
That's true. Some of the realest shit. I don't know why, but this nigga really looks like he's just in pain. Like, he's just like, fuck. I'm like, fuck face. Like, that's like a fuck face. Like, shit, I'm in shit, bro. Fuck, I don't know how I'm gonna get out of this shit. Like, that's like the type of shit I feel like that picture shows. This shit, bro.
Deshaun Maurice, also known as the rapper Lil Loaded, is wanted for a shooting incident. Initial reports indicate that the rapper fatally shot his close associate Khalil Walker while filming a music video.
What up, gang? Back at it with the real. You know what's the deal. It's messed up to lose a homie, but even worse when you're the one that pulled the trigger. Today, we got some YNW Melly type shit with the rapper that's been buzzing in the streets over the past year, Lil Loaded. As of right now, he's living with the memory of taking the life of his own friend, and while initial reports listed as an accident, family, and even those in the vicinity of the incident think otherwise. So in this one, we gonna break down the lifestyle that got Lil Loaded booked, and if he pulled the trigger by accident or out of malice. Cali born, Dallas raised.
What part?
I was born in San Bernardino.
Okay. And then you moved to Dallas when?
When I was like 10.
Deshaun Maurice Robertson grew up around the street culture with a single mother. His father wasn't around because he was serving a prison sentence. From early on, this took a toll on Deshaun, forced to grow up much sooner due to things he's seen and experiences he's endured. While he had an older sister and a younger sister and brother, it was his oldest brother who was 8 years above him that was the father figure of the home and basically raised him. He learned the streets and how to stand as a man and secure the bag.
Okay, so it's a pretty big family. So there was like 5 of you all together. But you had an older brother, and how much older was he than you?
8 years.
Damn.
Okay, quite a bit. And
My
I guess you
brother
guys
only
used to
4.
talk a lot about,
Yeah,
you know,
my
he used
big
to tell you
bro-
about how to make money and everything else like that.
My big brother pretty much raised me.
Unfortunately, the brother he looked up to lost his life.
I don't know. Just a real quick, like I genuinely can relate to that shit. Sometimes I felt like in points in times my bro was like my dad. Some days I still feel like that. But like, I feel like that. That's what's up.
Life to the streets, and the pain and loss brought serious changes into his life.
Yeah, when I was 15, my big brother got killed.
He would go on to be heavy in the gang lifestyle as a member of the Rolling 60s Crips, the same as the late legend Nipsey. Lil Loaded embraced his childhood nickname and immersed himself deeper into the streets.
And then like after a while, like when my brother passed, it wasn't really doing it for me. When I was young, like I was like, you can ask, like I was happy, I was cool, like cool kid. But then when that happened, it was like shit. They didn't care how we feel when they took my brother. So it's like that sympathizing part of me out of there. I shoot with 2 hands, precision. I'm trying to.
Oftentimes, this path down a slippery slope of bloodshed and pain dates back to generations before, and Lil Loaded family wasn't no stranger to banging. With the addition of his uncle serving time,
I got an uncle, my cousin Pops. Shout out Big Mike. He doing life right now. Like he ain't coming home, but shit, he's solid in there. So it don't.
along with his pops and his brother losing his life to the streets, Lil Loaded was the next in line, falling into the family cycle.
Nah, really, I ain't gonna lie to you. It turned me up. Made me feel like ain't nobody care about my brother and how we felt about him. So it is what it is.
Lil Loda was living the life, growing his street cred while ducking and dodging bullets from his ops, but it's all fun and games until one of those projectiles hit their target. Lil Loda realized that when he was caught lacking and was hitting his hand during the shootout when he was 18.
Okay, well, getting shot at is one thing, but then at one point you actually got shot, I think, in the hand.
Yeah.
Even scarier for the Dallas Savage, his hand stopped the bullet from piercing his face.
One time that I would say I was most worried was when I got shot in my hand. It was a 380 bullet. I probably would have got hit in my face, but it was like this. It didn't go through, luckily, too.
Many savages have turned from their ways after coming close to the grave, but not Lil Loaded. Due to paranoia, he switched up his movements, got more attentive, and had eyes out for smoke if anyone acted strange.
Do you feel like you got caught slipping that day?
Yeah, for sure.
All right. And you talked about how you became paranoid afterwards.
Yeah, it kind of made me more.
Running provides clarity. It's a sense of joy.
My family, they're one of the reasons I'm out running.
Okay, I already know most of this shit because I've already seen it, bro. Like, I be in tune with these rappers, but I don't know. So it's not like this seems like some shit that I already know. But let's see what else you gotta say.
More alert. You gotta pay attention to everything.
Nigga look at me wrong. Why he looking like that? I'm already clutching, ready to burn him now, cause shit, he got first up on me.
After racking up a gun charge, he kept it pushing. Lil Loda went right back to the streets, continuing violation of his ops, no matter where the location. Lil Loda was with the smoke on sight. But one good thing did come of this. It also opened his eyes to how short life can be and started pursuing music on a more serious note with the encouragement of friends around him. This was another changing point in his life, but this time, it was a positive twist on all the pain and loss he's been enduring. He would record what now became the smash hit Block Baby, something he embraced his whole life and has tatted along his arm.
That's that Block Baby that's that Block Baby special, man. It means something to me. It's not a song name or just a name, like it's a way of life for real. Like when you the youngest, like when you one of the youngest and you're on the block, like it
signifies his upbringing as well as his deep attraction to the Glock firearm.
Yeah.
What is it about the Glock that you like over other guns?
It's reliable.
Block Baby paved the way for his come up, but strangely enough, it went from 0 views to 26+ million it has today. This began when the Polish YouTuber Tommy Craze reviewed Lil Loda's track on his Reacting to Music Videos with 0 Views series. The track received high praise.
Man, I love this, man. Bruh, this is sick.
And got a diamond rank from the popular YouTuber.
That was cool, bro. I'm gonna give that a straight.
So this nigga be putting niggas. Well, I ain't gonna say he be putting niggas on, but he be throwing niggas alley-oops and shit like that. All right. No, but like, man, I just be thinking about that shit. That shit, like you remember when Casanova was on Breakfast Club and he was talking about how these millionaires sometimes like these niggas like they got millions of dollars and then they go to jail, but they got so much like to come back to type shit. So like they be so willing to like tell and shit like that. But like in this situation, I'm not saying he's gonna snitch or anything like that, but it just be like, it'd be kind of like weird that like, you know, you a motherfucking like rapper, like you getting some recognition, you getting money type shit, but then you gotta sit in a cell for, you know, like how long, for like no matter what, like how long it is, like you don't know. So that shit kind of be fucked up. That dude feel like you wasting potential and like it's like time just passing you by type shit. So that dude be fucked up for real.
Diamond rating, man. Strictly diamond. Damn.
Within the space of 24 hours, Lil Loda shot up to stardom, first waking up to 45,000 views, and the rest is history as we know it.
I still haven't really soaked it up because the next morning when I woke up, by that night, I had been contacted by labels and stuff, and then the next day I flew out. The next morning I flew out to Florida to go meet my managers.
It happened that fast.
Yeah.
But in 24 hours, labels started calling. And then what? A manager approached you as well?
Yeah, my manager, yeah.
From managers to flying out to speak with labels, Lil Loda seemed to make it out the street and on to better things. Every track dropped afterward was doing mills, and that's just on YouTube. Gang Unit, Every Time We Step, Shot of Shit, Link Up featuring Pooh Shiesty, Avatar featuring King Von, R.I.P.
Banger. Rest in peace to that savage.
Every track was doing numbers, and Lil Loaded was riding the wave.
I'm trending. Loaded and did it again.
Sadly, after escaping with his life and reports of a shooting on the music video he was filming with EBK Top Shotta and EBK Cyrac, Lil Loaded would hop on live months later, laid up on a hospital bed in July 2020 with a bullet wound to his leg. Lil Loaded took the time to reevaluate his life and made the smart choice to push music even harder. In addition to his Block Baby mixtape release, he dropped 2 other full-length projects throughout 2020, A Demon in Blue and Crip Tape. This is where things took a very dark turn for the
Crip Tape. That's a dope ass name. Like, I've just realized these rappers don't have good mixtapes. Like, they albums be alright. Like, they be alright, but like for real, they don't be good. That might be one of the best albums. Names that I'll fuck with.
Blue Demon. It seems every time Lil Loaded was trying to elevate and focus on music, something tries to bring him down. This time, he got booked for a body. The victim is said to be his homie, Khalil Walker, aka Lil Savage Boosie. Not to be confused with the Baton Rouge hood legend Lil Boosie, aka Boosie Badass. Follow me closely now, because this gets a little bit sticky. Lil Loaded had a crew he was on the come up with. From Left to Right, 100K Blast, Hood Baby, and SSY Sosa. 100K Blast even has a song with him in 2019 as well, titled Slide. All of them were like brothers along with Savage Boosie. This piece of information is important and can be crucial to Lil Loaded's safety in life. Now, the initial rumors were that Lil Loaded and his homie Walker were on a music video shoot when a gun that was on set was loaded and accidentally fired and hit Walker, to which he saw his demise after being rushed to the hospital. Official reports from law enforcement states that they received a call and went to the location of Walker's home in the 7200 block of Lost Canyon Drive, near the Cedar Ridge Preserve in southwestern Dallas, the Woods neighborhood, on October 25th. When they arrived, Walker, who was reportedly shot in the torso with the rifle, was nowhere to be found. He was reportedly already taken to the Methodist Charlton Medical Center, where he was pronounced deceased from his wounds. According to the affidavit, Lil Loaded, Walker, and another person at the scene were outside when Walker's sis heard not 1, but 2 gunshots. She would rush outside to find her brother bleeding on the floor and Lil Loaded and the other person standing over him. Thinking quickly, she called 911. According to the affidavit, she got a hold of Lil Loaded's phone to see a video that showed Lil Loaded shooting Walker. Reports went on to state that Lil Loaded would drop the other person off back home after dropping Walker to the hospital. The day of the incident, Lil Loaded would post up a heartfelt message indicating he was mourning his homie passing. And before anyone says it was clout or they weren't that tight, Walker also gave recognition to their bond and come up through the mud in the past post. Lil Loaded would head out to Florida days after the shooting. Many speculate he was on the run from the law, but upon hearing of a warrant for his arrest, he turned himself into the Dallas County Jail. He was initially facing a charge with $500,000 bail, but would be released on $75,000 bond with a lesser charge of. While Lil Loaded seemed to be dealing with the accidental loss of his friend heavily, many family members expressed doubt in his narrative and said he intentionally took Walker's life. Social media would join in, blaming the rapper, asking how it could be an accident when he shot twice. Thinking logically, many would automatically join in because their logic does make sense, but we still don't know the full truth. However though, their viewpoints seem to hold even more weight when his homies, remember the ones posted before where he had a song with one? Yeah, those guys would claim to expose Lil Loaded in an interview, saying that Lil Loaded cut all ties and cast their brotherhood aside after they grind together to come up the moment his song Block Baby blew.
And so at what point did he, like, you know what I'm saying, start dissing himself from the group type shit?
As soon as he blew up.
Hold on. My mama, it was just like he woke up one day, this nigga usually knocking on my door on God. Now I'm thinking this nigga dead or something. This nigga either come to my shit or his shit. Exactly. Knocking on my door. So nigga, I pick up my phone, think this nigga gone or some shit. Blew it on my side.
So you felt did anybody feel some type of way when they seen Grape with him?
Worse yet, they themselves don't believe that Loaded took the life of their homie by accident.
Okay, that shit not no fucking accident.
While his case is pending, Lil Loaded is still trying to remain in good spirits. He took a moment to let his fans know he was back home, but many fans fear the viral rapper's life, given the rumors buzzing around. Where this goes, none of us yet knows. Lil Loaded stands firm that he's not guilty of what family members and past homies are accusing him of. If the reports from the cops are true, then video footage of the incident does exist, so I'm sure the truth will come out sooner than later. Let's just hope Lil Loaded isn't targeted wrongly before that time, so his name can either be...
I mean, if he out on bond and shit like that, that's smooth because I don't want nobody to go to jail and shit like that. But like, and then two, I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not even gonna fucking like. I feel like these rapper beefs and they homies beefs and shit like that be on them. Like that be they shit because it be like you be trying so hard to like break it down, but yeah, like you don't really know the scopes of it because like. There's always two sides to a story. Always both parties did something wrong and shit like that, or one was just in the fault and the other one wasn't. But you never really know if you was not there, type shit. So well, I wish him the best, bro. And shit, let's just continue this shit.
Cleared or either way, a life was lost and people are hurting.
Yeah, my nigga gone. Ain't no, enough talking in the world gonna bring my nigga back on the side.
R.I.P. Savage Boosie, Lil Loaded, man. If it really was an accident, hoping you can cope and somehow move forward in life and get through this pain.
Was the pain worth the shine? I tell him no. I seen 110,000 times and I still miss my bro. I got a demon on my inside and I know sometimes it shows. A lot of pain on my inside and I know sometimes it shows.
Damn.
Don't sleep on these guys.
Alright, but gang, that's the end of the reaction. Tell me what you guys liked about it. For real, I enjoyed doing this. I'm gonna have it up soon. Without further ado, peace out, gang. Word.